Yeah, welcome to the Ifsc European Cup here in Ostermundigen. My name is Jonas Otelli, and next to me is Joao, who is the head route setter of this event, and he's gonna talk through the routes a little bit. What did you intend to set for the women's side?
Okay, so the qualification, like yesterday, we tried to put like one new school route and one more classic route to see them how they react on these kind of new moves in the route or how is their endurance. On semi-final, on women, we try to push a little bit more, bit risky moves, a bit like of course pumpy route, but with a little bit more risky than the qualification ones. And on this route, it's a bit more bit more physical, like you get pumped in all your body.
Yes.
We expect a bit this. Also, we have a bit of risk on the first, like the fourth quick draw. It's a one palm move, like it's
Really uncomfortable.
Yeah, really uncomfortable, but really easy. Like we don't expect anybody to fall on this place,
Yeah.
but it's just to get them excited for the route and
Nice.
excited to climb the route. And yeah, the route is very like physical, like there is no, like we try to not put like a risky move or cruxy move, and we try today again and to make sure there is no crux move. And
Nice.
yeah, let's see let's see, because this is a game and we never
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen.
And how about the men's route? Like the section, you have a yellow section in the beginning, then you have the purple section with the Ibex holds, and then you have the black sections. Like what's the goal of the different sections a little bit here?
Yeah, the different sections is like on the yellow section, it's a kind of approach
Yeah.
to the move of the route. I call a bit of this. It's a bit uncomfortable position, like not hard, but like you need to be really precise with your footholds, like really focus on the start. And after like the purple section, you have a little jump.
Yes.
Um,
So a little
li-
bit risky.
yeah, a little bit risky, just to reset again the mind. And after the route starts on this point,
Yeah.
like after is no stop route, I expected. like just climb with the flow, like
Yeah.
put a third gear and just go on. And yeah, like we had this kind of restriction with the holes, like there is the back section, the purple, and the black section is a Vox hold.
Nice.
And yeah, like the purple section is more physical section.
Yeah.
Also not crimpy holds, like more physical. And after the black section is more pumpy section,
Yeah.
like every
Endurance
move.
part.
Yes, every
Nice.
move will count.
Perfect.
It's what we expect. Also
show.
for qualies, we put a bit of the same for women,
Yeah.
like one more new school, a bit more
Yeah.
risky route, and one more pumpy. And for semis, it was, in my opinion, really good semi-finals.
Perfect
Like
semi-finals.
To see them fighting a lot, and we saw yesterday like very good fights, like
Perfect.
on the men's route. Also on the women's, like
Yeah.
Ichi yesterday, like she did
The amazing job.
yeah, a really good job on the route.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the insights.
Thanks
Enjoy
to you.
the finals,
Thanks.
and then Steph will take over for you. And thanks for setting
Thank you very much.
the whole week.
Enjoy.
And see you.
See you.
Yeah, so observation is nearly done. From the Swiss side, we have 3 athletes in final. On women's side, we have Zoe Egli, who qualified for finals in 8th place, and on men's side we have Davide Toroni, a young gun, and Nino Grünenfelder, who's probably also like small favorite for today. We hope he can deliver a good show. And yeah, next to me now is Stefan Scherz, who took over for Joao, the route setter, and who will be commentating with me through this final. Welcome, Steph.
Yeah, hi guys. My name is Stefan. I'm from Austria. I'm also a competition climber, and I'm honored to commentate the finals alongside my friend Jonas.
Yeah, it's gonna be for sure fun. We hope we don't talk too much bullshit. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy the finals. The athletes, they go back to isolation now, and then we're gonna start with the women's final. Women's gonna be first, and then the men will follow. So yeah, let's hope for a good show.
Yeah, I had a quick look at the routes, and yeah, they seem really nice, really cool. The women route, yeah, looks really powerful in the steeper part of the wall, and like power endurance towards the end. And yeah, the guys route looks really good as well. Pretty straightforward, I would think.
Yeah.
Like
no big resting points.
No big resting points, yeah, as you said. And yeah, psyched for the show.
Yeah, like I tested both of the routes, so as a small spoiler, I think men's route's gonna be endurance festival, you can call it. There's one little jump in the entrance of the steep section, and then there's gonna be just like climbing straight forward, no big resting points.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And the last part of the routes seems as crimpy, and like the one who has the most gas still left in the tank and who can crimp really hard will go the furthest.
He's gonna win for sure. So good show is probably guaranteed as well on the women's side, where the route starts with the black section that Joao said it's gonna be like a little bit risky section, an uncomfortable section, and then the blue part, the entrance into the physical part, and finishing with the pink section that's really endurance part. Nothing like really special for the moves, just straightforward climbing. So yeah, also there I think it's the wall is built for like good endurance routes, and we're psyched for the show. Let's start with the presentation. On 8th place qualified, it's Zoe Egli from Switzerland. Then 7th place after semi-finals, it's Suniva Ovre-Ide. And then from Great Britain, it's Connie Bridgens. From Slovenia, Sala Stardic. From France, Clotilde Pfister. From Germany, Ronja Marlene Witt. From France, Julia Chanordi, and from Spain, Ichi Martinez Almendros. Who's the favorite? Who do you think's gonna win this final?
Yeah, for me it's either Julia or Ichi, I would say.
Yeah.
Ichi as the young gun, and Julia as the experienced. I would say veteran in this field. I think those two will decide the competition for themselves, I think.
It's gonna be a great show for sure, and really like different athletes in the final. We have some really like young guns who don't have a lot of experience, and on the other hand we have Julia Chanordi, who already did World Cup podiums and who got third on the last European Cup. And then we also have Ichi, who is like a really upcoming climber from Spain. So a good show and a tight fight, I think, for the final. And it's hard to tell who's gonna snatch the victory, but for sure, like the home crowd's gonna hope for Zoe, that she's gonna take the victory. But it's gonna be a hard task against the two favorites in this final. Presentation is over, and then yeah, the final's gonna start soon.
I'm really curious how Zoe gonna do in her home European Cup. Tell us something about her.
Yeah, like I know Zoe pretty well. We trained a lot together in the youth.
We are going into a commercial break now.
This is a shakedown.
Nicht so streng.
And we're back. Thank you, guys. So, tell us something about Zoe.
Like I trained with her like a lot when I was still in the youth categories, so I know her pretty well. I think she's an athlete that did pretty well in youth comps, several finals, several podiums at the European Youth Cups. Then she stopped competing for a year because of some health issues, and now she's back and back in shape. I think a little bit surprised herself with a really nice performance in semis, but I think yeah, she's in shape and she trains here a lot, like the whole winter training she did here. So she knows the wall, she knows the angles, she knows the different secrets. Yeah, for sure I hope she can take that as an advantage and don't let the pressure affect her. That's always a little bit the case.
Yeah, I feel like home advantage, if you know the wall pretty well and if you train on it for quite some time, it's always helpful, I would say. Yeah, but you should not underestimate the pressure of like a home competition. But yeah, I'm curious, and sometimes, or most of the time, people who are like competing in their home gym feel extra motivated and climb extra high.
I think as she's not the favorite, she hopefully can climb without pressure and just enjoy the show, enjoy the home crowd, enjoy the vibes here at Oblok. So
she starts with a smile.
Yeah, like start section, first few moves they're quite okay. A nice little intro before the finals, before the tricky section that starts with the dual palm. I think it's never comfortable to have a dual hold in a lead final, so yeah, gonna be curious how they're doing.
Having a press is never comfortable, and now it's even dual press, so yeah, let's hope for the best.
The route setter said, yeah, if you lose one or two athletes, it's okay. They hope for none, but Not sure about that. I was really scared when I did the testing there.
Yeah, I
So
believe
it's
you.
really uncomfortable, but she's doing great at the moment. Really nice, really
Yeah.
solid.
Easily
Perfect.
done. Nice.
Executed really well. No hesitation. Starting with the blue section now on those nice under blue holes. They got them new for this comp, and I think they're really nice. The shape is nice, and yeah, hope she can enjoy them.
So now she enters the steep part of the wall.
Really physical section here. I think now it's really important that you stay calm, do the pre-clip that you have to do now. The long quick throw from the pocket, and then really start climbing and try to take move by move. Really nice toe hook sequence there.
Nice.
Now she has to work. Little hesitation with the footholds. Nice.
Easy, come on.
Now let's
Oh, and the left hand pops. Unfortunately.
Big applause, nevertheless. I think, yeah, it's always a shame when you fall because of a hand slip or like dry fire or wet fire, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, hope she enjoyed the show. Hope she can take the positive back.
Yeah, I'm curious how she compares to the others now.
I think there she missed a little bit a left heel hook on the
side
crimp.
pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you do the left heel there, you can rest a bit before like the really physical section with the two last blue holes and then the intro into the pink section.
Okay, and there goes Sunniva. She's 21 years old. Competed in quite a few World Cups already. So yeah, let's see how she does.
She also did the semi-final at the last European Cup in Campitello di Fassa, and she got 23rd there. Yeah, probably not the best performance in the semis, but yeah, nice to have her here in the finals. And let's see how she deals with the dual press down low. Really nice heel there. Doesn't seem really comfortable, but also
no hesitation.
Perfect. They all doing it probably a little bit better than me while doing testing.
Yeah.
But I really don't like pressing and I don't like dual, so I think the plan of the root setters works really well. She also did several World Cups, so yeah, quite an experienced athlete, you could tell, or at least in this final, one of the more experienced ones. Let's see how she does the next physical sequence.
Easy work for her until now, and let's see how she keeps on going.
Nice toe hook there, just like Zoe before her.
Could even rest the hands.
Yeah, I think they
switching to a heel. Nice.
They did the observation together, you could tell. Now finding the left heel that Zoe didn't find. Nice small toe hook. Passing the high point of Zoe.
And she's moving.
And she's moving. I think that's the most important part in that sequence.
Yeah.
Keep on moving, keep on going, trying to find
the knee bar.
A knee bar. But I think the solution there is, yeah, just go. No big tricks in a way. Well done.
Well Well done, Sonniva.
Hesitated a little with the foot sequence there.
I'm curious how to clip this next draw.
I think
Either from the volcano or from the next crimp. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the other competitors try to move further.
yeah, I think either you can clip it from the, or even like from down low from the left,
Yeah, maybe.
from the left side underclink, side pull underclink, and then clip the one before, and then you can climb really high and don't have to clip like for some moves. Next athlete from Great Britain is Connie Bridgens, 16 years old, and only did 2 elite European Cups, one in Campitello di Fassa and one in also in Italy, and missed the semi-final at the last European Cup. So yeah, she has like a big progression from the last comp to this comp. Really nice to see that. One of the, for sure, unexperienced athletes in this final. Hopefully she doesn't stress too much, and that lower section that showed no problem until now, but yeah. High point till now from Sunniva is at 27 plus. Connie is now on hold 13, so still a long way to go.
No trouble with the press.
Just a little bit of extra stress for the athletes, probably.
Yeah, I feel that.
Not necessary in my way, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm glad I don't have to do this.
Still enough time on the clock for the young British athletes that's doing the pre-clip now. I think that's one of the better positions to clip from. Now entering the physical part.
Looks pretty comfortable still.
Still shaking, still finding the right sequence. Not doing the toe like Zoe and Sunniva did, but now finding the
Goes for the heel.
good heel and climbs further. Nice. Not doing the heel as well like Zoe, and now starting to fight.
Same as Zoe.
Yeah. I think there the roots really starts to kick in.
Yeah.
With those two, with the crimp and the next two under blue holds there.
Yeah, I think she should have went for the either heel or toe hook on the left side. But still,
Now we see the
Great
left
shot by her.
hand dry fire again. Frustrating to end the first final like this. She probably had more in the tank to show, so.
yeah, but I can confirm to you guys that it's not cold in this gym. So it's pretty warm, and the conditions probably aren't the best that the athletes have to deal with, but it's the same for everyone. As you can see, Sunniva with the little fan.
And she's not even, she's just sitting, so it's probably like she's sweating while doing like really nothing.
So next athlete from Slovenia, Zala Staric.
19 years old.
19 years old. Has some elite European Cup experience. Campitello, she finished 19th, so nice work by her, making finals here, and let's see how she does.
Also first finals for her in a European Cup. So yeah, curious how she deals with that first experience and with the pressure. Struggling a little bit.
Switching the feet around, but still.
Pretty solid here. Slovenian climber, a little bit famous for their endurance. So I think if she survives the first part, there's a good chance that we're gonna see a new high point.
Yeah, and a good fight. That's what Slovenians do. Yeah, the first black part seems like not that hard. The route setters made sure that the athletes like can start getting into a flow and moving into the steeper part of the wall.
Also no problem for her with the dual press, so she's ready for the physical part. Starting with the blue section now, still looks really comfortable, and I think she survived the black part, so that's the good part. Switching feet around now, a little bit unsure about the foot sequence there.
And she doesn't look that comfortable.
No, but most of the Slovenian, they don't look that comfortable, but still like climb really, really far.
Yeah, and it oftentimes doesn't matter. Sometimes you get the flow within the route, and yeah, I'm sure she does great. Let's see.
Also doing the toe hook beta there. Really nice.
Switching to a heel.
Starting the fight a little bit. Also not choosing the heel, but she looks solid.
Nice drop knee.
Lele.
Putting the knee in.
Doing a toe hook with the right foot.
Okay, that's the clip we were talking about before. Easily done, come on.
Oh, new high point for her, and she shakes now. Not the sequence that the route setters intended to. They wanted that you have to crimp with the left hand, but still makes it work. Really nice climbing of her.
Now she starts to fight, come on.
Come on. Oh, big move up to the pocket. Really nice fight.
Nice high points, nice fight.
Good. She tricked the route setters there a little bit with her sequence around the first pink volcano. I think the intended beta would have been like crossing under, grabbing the pink, grabbing the crimp on the volcano. But yeah,
but she made it work, and it looked pretty solid.
Nice fight, nice high point, well done. Perfect separation until now.
Perfect separation, I would say.
Perfect
Yeah.
route. 24
I think
plus.
the route setters are happy about that until now.
So we hope that it's gonna continue like this, then we would have one top, and just like
I would really like to see the last few moves. They look pretty cool.
it's like next up is Clotilde Pfister, French athlete, age 25, so already a little bit older than the previous athletes, and also a pretty experienced athlete in this final. I think not in general if you compare it to Julia Chanordi or like some other World Cup athletes, but also did like several World Cups, so she knows the game. Starting with the black section, also like pretty in control, no problem for her until now. Finding the knee bar to clip really nice position.
There have been quite a few knee bars.
You're
this
trying
route.
to make some knee bars work, even if they don't exist. I think that's always a little bit the trick with knee bars. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
If they work, it's like a cheat code sometimes, and if they don't, yeah, you have to keep on going and not try to force it, you know what I mean?
If you force it, you lose a lot of energy most of the time. So yeah, but she looks relaxed, she looks comfortable. Now entering the steeper section, taking a moment before
getting a little rest in.
The route really starts. So yeah, going up with a right hand, realizing, yeah, wrong sequence. That's better. Already losing the feet. Looking up to check the sequence, what's coming. Doing the pre-clip, nice. Also doing the toe method.
Switching to the heel again, nice.
Perfect. Trying to really control it, and maybe not the most efficient way, but Lake still makes it work with the heel.
And we lose her.
I think, yeah, there, if you don't move your feet up high enough.
Her body was still too low, and unfortunately we lost her there.
So yeah, there you really have to be
24 plus.
You really have to be ready. So yeah, still 3 athletes to go, with Ronja Marlene from Germany coming up next. A really young athletes that we, or at least me, don't know a lot about it. Didn't do any comps or like any European comps in the elite category, so yeah, not sure what to expect, but she did a really nice.
Starting her first elite comp with the finals.
That's not a bad way to start.
That's not a bad way to start, yeah.
So if she can replicate the same as she did in semis, then it's going to be for sure enough for a podium place. So yeah, let's see, and let's hope for the best.
Okay, Anna, I'm curious if the pressure gets to her or if she can climb freely.
Well, like the way she climbs in semis, I think it's gonna be no problem for her. She climbed really well. Looked like a physical athlete. Looked like ready. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Doing nice work down low. Getting into the roots, not too much to worry about.
Doing a no hands rest even.
The only one
she
that
seems comfortable on these. Now the press. Oh, she doesn't seem too comfortable with it, but easily done.
Probably the first athlete that looked like me a little bit and was a little bit shaking on that press, but yeah, no problem for her. Also with the rest before, I think, yeah, she doesn't stress too much about the dual foothold. It's gonna be no problem.
Keep on going, yes.
Yes, keep on going. For sure an uncomfortable position, but she made it work. Good job. Now entering the steep part.
Decides not to take a rest.
Looks up, memorizes the sequence, and then she's ready to go. Doing the pre-clip like the blue cross. The blue cross means that you have to clip the quick draw at latest from this point on, so you can clip it either before or you can clip it from that hold, but you can't pass it without clipping the quick draws like this. It's not dangerous for...
Oh, and she
still saves it, but
wow, but
struggles.
That cost it.
Lost a lot of power there, but still managed to keep on going.
No,
now on
I'm
that
curious.
hole 24. Really nice fight. Lily.
Come on.
Now on hold 27.
Maybe she does the knee bar. Yeah, she does.
She does it and finds it. And the heel. Not doing the clip like others. Also trying to find the knee bar, but can't make it work. I think the knee bar there is a little bit...
No. That's a bummer, because she looked really good up until this, I don't know, foot slip. Was it a foot slip?
I think she wanted to control the movement a little bit too much from that left undercling to the next one.
That's a bummer, but still.
Good fight.
Ranks in second position. But yeah, that would have been a high point, I'm sure.
High point, or at least like getting into the area of Zala. Yeah. She just couldn't get to the crimp.
Yeah, as you said, the root setters probably intended a cross under, not cross over. So yeah, she missed the hold.
But still, I think great physical shape at the moment for her.
Yeah.
She kept on fighting,
yeah.
Evie, even though she nearly fell down low. So, we're entering the favorites.
Yeah, we're entering the favorites. Julia Chanodi, 29 years of age.
The oldest one in the final.
Yeah, has several World Cups under her belt already. Really strong and powerful climber. Not only in competitions, but also on the rocks.
Climbed 9B.
Climbed 9B, yeah.
Did several 9A plus. So yeah, she is ready.
Took the fourth place in Campitello, the last European Cup. And I'm sure she's going for a better result this time.
But just missed out on the semis in Innsbruck.
In Innsbruck, yeah. With a 32nd place, she barely missed the semis.
So yeah, but the home World Cup is just around the corner, so I'm sure she's gonna be in shape there, but also here.
Yeah.
Curious what she's gonna do.
Doesn't seem too comfortable with the press.
First one to struggle a little bit.
She reminds me of you a bit.
Yeah, I think she's a really strong climber physically.
Yeah,
and doesn't like...
On rocks you don't often have dual presses. Come on, Julia.
Deciding to go low again.
Takes her time.
Hopefully we don't lose her there, but it also quite a mental challenge if you struggle a little bit in the lower part. Hopefully she can reset after this small bummer.
Come on.
Now deciding. Lele.
Wow. Barely sticks it. Well done. Gets the foot up.
Well, that was close.
That was close,
Close
yeah.
fight, but I think now it's just like reset and then let's go.
Then push through.
Hopefully that didn't take too much energy.
Yeah, moves like this normally don't take that much like physical energy, but for sure mental energy. And yeah, I think there are a few moves now where she can recover mentally, and yeah, we know she has the power to crush the root. So let's see.
For sure, strong enough to deliver a good fight. Yeah, she feels more comfortable now.
Yeah, she does.
Looks solid. Even clips from the under blue hold there.
Taking a little bit of a rest.
Doing the pre-clip. Finding the toe hook. Nice. Straight arm. Really nice. Yeah. Nice sequence there.
Yeah, you can see she's comfortable.
Yeah. Now there's just motoring. Really nice climbing where the others struggled. She really seems really comfortable. Yeah, finding the cross under like the root setters intended. But still has to clip. That's the, wow, that's a hard position to clip from, but she makes it work. Nice one. Now entering the pockets. They're okay, but they're just like really slippery. So now
early, entering the head wall. Does she have enough in the tank?
Doing the move, yes, nice. Doing the move where Sala fell before her. Oh.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much this one clip in the steep part costed her.
That one clip, and maybe also just like mentally the lower part a little bit.
Maybe. Still, she takes first place at the moment with only one climber to go.
But until now, the perfect separation, huh? It's okay. Entering the last athlete now, Ichi Martinez Almendros. So yeah, really curious what she's gonna do. Just also missed the semis in Innsbruck by only 4 places, but got fourth in the last European Cup in Campitello di Fassa. And yeah, 20 years of age, so still a young athlete, but already with like lots of energy and lots of experience.
Okay, come on, Ichi, I want to see the head wall. Memorizes the route again.
Taking her time. You have 40 seconds before you have to start, so it's really most of the time beneficial just to go through the sequence again. Trying to remember the small resting points, the small details that are most important. Really comfortable and confident start for her. She's one of the smaller athletes, so some moves they might look a little bit stretched out for her, but I think it's gonna be no problem. Also finding the knee bar there. Deciding to rest a little bit before the palm press. Making easy work of the dual press.
No trouble for her.
Not like Sheila Shanerdy. So really nice climbing until now. Taking her time. Looks up, memorizing the sequence, and ready to go. No problem still now. Doing the pre-clip and still looks really, really solid. Deciding also to put the toke in. Making the heel work, really risky one on a blocked hold. So now she needs to start working, yeah. Nice toke there.
Finds a nice toe, yeah.
Haven't seen
But
that
she
one before.
seems
Really stretched
bit
out.
low.
Wow.
Controls the swing.
Alici doing the clip now. Really nice work. Not like Julia before her. Finding a lolot. Oh, I'm not quite sure what she's want to do.
Crossing under.
Really powerful, really nice. Ali, ali. Also looks pumped, but I think, yeah. Nice climbing till now, so. Deciding also to pre-clip. Foot up, and let's go. Nice.
Nice.
Looks still solid. Nice. New high point. Now the real climbing starts. Bringing
High
the foot up
into the pocket.
Nice.
Now she looks a little bit gassed.
The crowd's getting behind her.
Getting the clip done. The last one. And
nice.
That's it.
Yeah, we have
She's
the winner.
happy.
The winner of the European Cup. Ichi wins in front of Julia Chanordi and Sala Staric. Quite a demonstration, or like quite a clear win for Ichi here.
Yeah.
Really nice climbing. So yeah.
Yeah,
what
she
a
got
show.
she got through the route pretty well, I would say. Just this one cut loose, where she had to control the swing pretty hard. And yeah, unfortunately we didn't see the real end of the route.
A
But yeah.
small dyno.
A small dyno, yeah.
To the top hold. Would have loved to see the athletes up there like fighting on those crimps and yeah, jumping. Really
and
nice hold.
Those two look happy.
Yeah.
First and second place.
Yeah, really
On to
cool.
the next one,
On to
Chamonix.
Chamonix, I think for both of them. Sadly, no podium for Zoe at her home European Cup, but I still think that she can be happy with the final and with her performance in the whole competition. What a way to be back up after the injuries, and yeah, hopefully she can show what she's capable of in the next few comps. So yeah, next up is men's final. I think yeah, small break and then we're back.
Ja, doch, das passt. Die Siegerin, wir bitten ebenfalls noch nach vorne. Die dritte und die zweite in third place, im dritten Rang. Gratulation.
On third place, we have the Slovenian athlete Sala Staric. Second place, we have Julia Shanovdi, and the winner is Ichi Martinez. What a show, what a fight.
And they're taking home a nice bag of chalk.
And some oblong socks.
And some oblong socks, yeah. I'm jealous.
Now a small interview with the winner, Ichi.
First of all, congratulations. How was it for you today?
It was good. I think I climbed really good. And also, I think the route was really good. So it was perfect.
Well, obviously it was perfect because you were the winner of today's competition. How did you, what did you hear behind when you heard all the other athletes? Is there something you hear during that time back there, or are you in your tunnel and concentrating?
So you always hear the crowd, but this time I was focusing on myself, and my objective was to have a really good performance in the route. So I didn't expect to be on the podium, and that was my whole goal.
Well, now you are on the podium, and as you said, you hear what's happening outside. What do you think, or what do you hear about the audience? Do you hear them scream and cheer for you?
Yes, when I was on the route, I think I knew that I had won, but I really wanted to go for more. And also, you don't have to focus on the crowd, you just have to focus on the route. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you so much. Congratulations to this victory. And once again, our winner of today is Sierra Martinez. Congrats. Und wenn wir schon da in der Schweiz sind und im Final Schweizerin mit dabei hatten, beten wir doch noch schnell Zoe Egli zu uns führen, wenn sie noch irgendwo oben ist. Vielleicht ihr noch die eine oder die andere Frage stellen. Ausser sie ist schon abgehuscht. Zoe, allenfalls hast du noch kurz Zeit für die eine oder die andere Frage. Wunderbar. Yes, ja, nichts mit sorry, wunderbar. Wir dürfen doch Gratulationen in Empfang nehmen. So, wie ist es daheim hier in der Schweiz, so in einem Finale mit dabei zu sein?
Ja, es ist mega cool, weil die Wand kenne ich ja mega gut und es war auch so unangenehm, wie so schon im Training ist hier und darum sehr cooles Feeling.
Du sagst unangenehm, was hast du denn genau? Was findest du unangenehm oder das Unangenehme, wie kannst du das beschreiben?
Ja, halt dort, was ein bisschen weniger steil ist, ist es halt oft so ein bisschen, ja, die Griffe ein bisschen schlechter, man muss sich ein bisschen gut bewegen, aber das habe ich manchmal noch gerne.
Du bist als Erste hier vorgekommen, hast sozusagen die Wand eröffnet und dann hast du alle anderen gesehen. Was geht dem nachher so durch den Kopf, wenn du den anderen zuschaust? Hast du das Gefühl, so, ah ja, das hätte ich ja so gemacht oder das hätte ich anders gemacht oder
Also ich bin sehr zufrieden mit dem Klettern. Ich denke mir echt so, zum Glück haben sie es schon gemacht. Das war wirklich unangenehm und jetzt sieht es bei den anderen manchmal schon ein bisschen unangenehm aus. Und, ja, einfach nur Freude.
Freude, und wir haben Freude, dass du ins Finale bist gekommen. Merci vielmals. Und noch schönen Hinweis. Genieß es noch. Merci. So, Egli, auf Wiedersehen, Applaus. Merci vielmals. So, liebe Leute, wir machen hier weiter. Ja, knapp einer halben Stunde. Holen noch etwas trinken, geht in die frische Luft. Am 7:45 geht es weiter mit der Präsentation der Finalisten. 7:45 also. Zurück hier, vielleicht ein bisschen früher, wenn ihr einen guten Platz wollt. 7:45 machen wir weiter mit dem Finale von der. So we'll continue at 8:15. Why not go out, enjoy some sun and get yourself a good drink. And we'll be continuing with the presentation of the finalists.
Interviews are done, and also like the stuff after finals. So we're going to be back in half an hour, probably around half an hour for the men's final. So stay tuned. grab something to drink or to eat, and then, yeah, see you.
Enjoy the show.
shakedown.
Nicht so streng.
We already had the women's final just before, and now starting with the presentation of the men. In 8th place after semis, Sam Hammond, young British athlete. Then in 7th place after semi-finals, Nao Monchois, really strong and experienced French athlete. I think one of the favorites for today.
Next up we have Simon Potocek, also an experienced climber.
24 years old.
Qualified in 5th place, it's Riccardo Vicenti, 17 years old.
And 3rd place in the last European Cup. So yeah, probably one of the favorites today. Not a lot of experience, but really, really strong. And 4th after semi-finals, Davide Toroni, really young one, only 17 years of age, and yeah, one of the young guns in our team. Then probably the favorite for today's win, Pierre Marzullo, young French athlete that got 2nd at the last European Cup. And the Swiss favorite,
the hometown hero,
Nino Grünenfelder, my roommate, yeah, my best friend, probably best training buddy. So yeah, psyched to see him on the wall. And 1st place after semis. And yeah, looked really, really strong. Younes Aubert Masmoudi, yeah.
Upcoming
really
young talent with only one elite start in Cambutello 2 weeks ago, taking home the 6th place. So he's for sure looking for a better result today.
And he looked really, really strong in semis, in qualis, like throughout the whole competition. So yeah, gonna be a great show for sure.
Athletes went back, and the first one, Sam Hammond, is preparing.
Yeah, the route.
Yeah, you tested the route. Tell me something about it.
Yeah, they talked with Joao, the head route setter of this event, and I was also testing the routes together with Kenza, the other route setter who was setting throughout the whole comp. And yeah, like the first part, the intro, the yellow holes, the expression holes, it's quite okay. It tires you a little bit, but I think it's more of like
an intro to the hard section.
Yeah, quite approach. Then the first few moves with the Ibex holes, it's like the uncomfortable introduction to a risky jump, and then after the jump the route really starts. After like the black crimp there is now no real rest until all the way to the top. So you have to climb well, you have to pace well, you have to know the sequence, know what you want to do. Yeah,
it looks pretty old school, I would say.
Really old school,
not
but
not many super big holes.
No.
Lots of crimps,
lots of pinches, and yeah, the head wall looks hard. Yeah, the head wall, like especially like the last 2 to 3 moves on those black crimps, they're really small, especially like the footholds. You have to keep the tension, work well over the foot. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting who's got the juice up there, who's gonna do like find the most efficient way.
Yeah, and your favorite part for sure was the top press again.
Not at all. No, a struggle. I didn't struggle with it, but like I'm happy I survived.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable in a comp, having stuff like this. Sam is preparing behind the wall and is about to come out soon.
All the other athletes, they're still in isolation, so they won't be able to see the other athletes climb. So it's on site, you could call. They had observation 6 minutes where they could memorize the route all together, and now they're on their own. Sam climbs for itself. It's just like him against the final route. So I think, yeah, there is a show guaranteed for that event with that route, with that wall here at O-Block.
Yeah, and I don't know, at least for me, it's really important during observation not only to observe the holds, observe the moves, but also observe the clips. We saw with the women, a few girls struggled with some clips in the roof, in the steep part, and sometimes stuff like this, if you struggle, it kills you. So yeah, at least for me, it's really important to like get the clips done right.
I think, yeah, now we hope that Sam knows his clips, knows his sequences, and is ready to go.
Yeah, 18 years old. Not that much experience, I would say, in the adult category.
First comp for him of the season. He didn't do any lead comps in the elite this year. He did 2 last year, got 10th in Italy at the European Cup. So yeah, showed his potential there. And now is back here at the European Cup level here in Ostermundigen. That left crimp here is really small. Was a little bit surprised while testing how bad it is. But on the other hand, now you have like a big foothold with those big squadron volumes. No problem for him. Resting a little bit before the intro into the steep section. Nicely done. Swing your feet down. Take down the clink. This is really good hold. Now let's see how he does the jump. I pre-clipped the next one. I think it's quite okay.
He was thinking about it. Goes for the jump,
yeah.
Easily done.
Little fumble with the left hand to catch the sloper, because you really focus on that right hand to catch it well, because I think it's the more important one. Swing your left foot over to that small foothold.
Now, as you said, it's about climbing well, climbing efficiently.
Finds the pocket, but still needs to do the clip. Does it now. I think, yeah, that's the best way. Pocket is quite good. He shakes out with one hand and continues fight. Allez, Sam. Yeah, nice, perfect. Come on. Shakes out on that hold. Route setters were a little bit unsure if they want to make it worse. We're a little bit scared that you could shake out on that one a little bit too much. No, it's really all about climbing well.
Getting a clip done. And now big move to the right.
Into that shoulder. The shoulder is good. It's quite good.
Power scream from Sam. Keeps on going.
Keeps on going. Now it's just pure
Fighting
fight.
Hard.
Nice, perfect.
Good effort.
Good effort. For his first final, I think.
Yeah, he climbed well, yeah.
Climbed well, kept his composure down low with the jump. Didn't stress too much, so yeah. Nice one for Sam. See the jump again. Little fumble with the left hand, but no problem so far.
What do you think about jumps in routes in World Cup or European Cup style routes, especially in finals?
I think in finals there is always one show element. In a way, I think it's part of it. On the other hand, I think you shouldn't force it too much, because for me it's all about the endurance part. Lead climbing in a way, climbing well, climbing high, eating those holds, and not about a big, you could call it circus show.
Yeah,
we
most
have that in
of the
bouldering.
time when there are jumps in routes, I feel like they're pretty low in the routes, and most of the time they aren't, as you said, super hard. But yeah, it gets you a little bit nervous for sure. And yeah, it's good for the show. Sam ranked with a 30 plus. So let's see if now can
Do better.
do better, get a high points.
I expected a little bit from him. I think, yeah, I was training in France with him, and yeah, he looked strong. He looked composed. He knows his level. He's an experienced athlete, and yeah, he's gonna be able to start as well in the next 2 World Cups. What's really cool, he starts in Chamonix and in Madrid. So yeah.
Yeah, and as a French climber, it's pretty hard to qualify for those World Cups. So yeah, I'm psyched to see him there, see him compete.
Yeah.
And I hope he does well. He's a really nice guy. So come on now.
Found the right sequence down low, climbs efficiently, so yeah, perfect. Yeah, I like the level in the French team, especially in the bouldering team, is really, really high.
Yeah.
In the lead team, it's not as high in bouldering, but like they're top.
They're still top tier.
Yeah, so yeah, it's hard to qualify. So it's already like quite a big success for him to be here and then to compete at home in Chamonix. I think for every French athlete and for every athlete, Chamonix is something special that you don't want to miss out. I know.
Let's see how he does the jump.
Easy, perfect execution. Finds a toe to clip. I think now it's important to find that left foot. Really nice. Grabs the crimp like the route set was intended. Does the pre-clip. Perfect. Now I think it's important to not stress too much and still climb efficiently on those next holds.
Still looks super solid.
Yeah, does the intro move into the hard part, does the clipping. Nice one. Really important to breathe.
Turns his body there nicely. Perfect execution.
Really nice climbing till now. Ali now. And now it's all about climbing. Matching the high point of
Sam.
Doing the clip. Nice, good. Good effort from now till now. Still time to shake out even. Bring your left foot out. Nice now.
Entering the head wall. Tiny crimp. Let's see if he still has gas in the tank.
I know. Oh.
Couldn't hold on to this crimp, unfortunately.
I think, yeah, the better way is like to keep your foot down low and then move your feet up, because it won't push you out as much.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I think, yeah, really, really nice effort from now.
Nice climbing, but now, yeah. He ranks with a 44 plus.
Nice fight. I think, yeah, left foot on that small hold would have been better. Left foot down low and a small drop knee on the pinch. Hopefully we're gonna see that from Nino later on, or from Pierre, or from Younes. And for sure, from Davide Toroni. Next up is Simon Potuček from the Czech Republic. Already 24 years old, got 17th in his last European Cup 2 weeks ago in Campitello di Fassa, and did also the first 2 World Cups in Bali and Wuhan. Didn't qualify for semis there, but I think, yeah, he's in shape. He's taking the comps as preparation for the upcoming World Cup, and yeah, let's see how he does. No problems until now for every athlete in that yellow section, as the route setter intended. Quite a nice start.
So he's about to enter the jump.
Needs to do the clip now, does it, and yeah, just go and don't think too much. Nice one. Yeah.
No problem. And the footholds look pretty sketchy there. Standing on these dual part of the holds is always something you don't want to do.
Was hesitating a little bit with that move there. Now thinking about crossing first. Nice. Nicely done from him. He still needs to do the clip. Does it now. Nice work. But doesn't look that solid like now before him. Ooh, that was close. Now the real climbing starts with those small crimps, 2 small crimps.
Crimping really hard.
Yeah.
Gets the clip in.
Gets the clip done, jumps out, nice one. Still
Has to readjust the right hold a bit. He didn't hit it perfectly, I would say.
Takes the pinch, not with his thumb. Think, yeah, has to work hard now.
Come
on.
Simon. You could see the fingers pop. Yeah,
proper fight.
He gave it his all.
I think he can yeah, be happy with his climbing in general. Nice fight, nice show.
Takes the 2nd position at the moment with a 31.
Yeah, now you see like only 3 fingers on the crimp.
There goes the pinky. Yup.
2 fingers,
nice
4
fight.
fingers, 3 fingers, 2 fingers, and then he was gone. You see his like grimacing hard.
Yeah, as you said, he didn't take the lower hold as a pinch. I think that's the intended way to pinch it.
Then you
pinch
can
it
work
really hard.
Then you can work hard with it.
Yeah.
Let's hope
Get
that
a little bit of
Riccardo
stabilization.
Vincentini pinches that hold and yeah, doesn't let go. Yeah. 17 years old, pretty young. What did you do with 17 years old, Steph?
Probably not getting third at the European Cup in Campitello. So he's a really young and strong athlete. Yeah, not that much experience, I would say, in the adult category. But yeah, being here in finals and gaining experience is for sure really good for him.
He looks ready, he looks composed, so I think, yeah, should be no problem that yellow section for him. Small toe hook there, really nice climbing.
What do you say grade-wise? Could you like rank the sections into grades, or
I think it's really,
is it
really
like
hard.
Like continuously, it gets continuously harder?
I think it really gets continuously harder. I think with that intro section, it's really not that hard. It just tires you a little bit because there's no real rest. And in general, I think, yeah, as we saw now, like there's only positions where you can shake out with one hand. No problem for Riccardo on that jump. Nicely done. And yeah,
Whoa, there
loses
goes,
his feet
there
while
goes the
shaking.
foot. As I mentioned before, standing on those dual holds
from Ibex especially.
Yeah, isn't something you want to do.
Fumbles a little bit with that clip. Probably takes more energy than he likes to.
Let's see if he has still enough gas in the tank.
Really nice climbing till now, even though he lost his foot there. Takes those 2 crimps and now clips late, but I think that works. We saw it from Sam. Nice one, jumps out to the shoulder. Ricardo.
A little micro shake.
Now pinches that hold, way better than before, Simon, and now let's go.
Clips from there.
Feel strong on those small crimps. Now you have to work hard. On that move, that's
that foot.
Wow. Yeah. That's it.
I don't know, I think he went for the match and then wanted to bump again. For sure it's better to go to the further one and move on from there. But yeah, still nice climbing from Ricardo. Young athlete, can be happy with his performance. Takes the current 2nd place with a 42 plus.
32 plus. Now we see it again. I think he just couldn't pull anymore on those left arm.
Yeah.
Left arm was too pumped to pull to the 2nd pinch. But yeah, back to your question about the grades. I think grade-wise the routes around, like as it's continuously harder, it's always hard to grade a competition route because like
That's
there's
true.
stress involved. You do it on flash, so it's not like circumstances are really different than like outdoor, for example, or when you try a route in training or whatever. But I think it's around 80 plus. So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And now the crowd goes crazy, you can tell, for Davide Toroni, the first Swiss athlete. Hopefully does well. Age 17. I did some youth comps with him when I was in my last year at the Youth World Champs, and he was in his first. So yeah, a young gun, a really motivated guy. It's so cool to see him now like doing well at European Cups, and he's also qualified for the World Cup next week in Chamonix.
Nice.
With that performance, so it's gonna be his first World Cup. So yeah, really psyched for him. Gonna guide him a little into the big stage because I think it's a big step.
Yeah, and guidance is always one of the most important things, I think. Are you guys training a lot together?
No, not at all, because like I think he's from Ticino.
Okay.
Like a completely different part in Switzerland, but we saw each other several times in Innsbruck or whatever, and then when there's the chance to train together, we always train together. But yeah, as we said, I think he found that cheeky toe hook there. It's all about the small details. He also trained at Oblak several times, so he knows the wall, he knows the small details, as we saw now.
He's climbing pretty fast.
Yeah, his climbing style is like pretty hectic. I'm always scared that he will fall down on every move. Oy, oy, oy.
Nice. Yeah, but hectic is sometimes
Not bad.
Can be a benefit sometimes.
No, not in a negative way, just as a spectator. You're always a little bit scared of the athlete that,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a route reading error.
Perfect. He doesn't want to take the crimp.
Nah. I'm wondering if that was a route reading error or he didn't really want to take the crimp.
Why didn't he take the crimp? Now I'm a little bit scared of Nino that he will do the same, but I hope not. Yeah, I think it was a proper route reading error in a way.
Yeah,
because
I think he thought it's supposed to be a foothold.
Yeah, but yeah, you take the crimp, you do 1-2, because matching that sloper, that was a really, really big effort, as you can see.
And desperate move into the pocket where he would have been with the wrong hands.
So
unfortunately, his day ends with a 19 plus. Shout out to our friend Schulz.
Jules, if you're watching and listening.
Now your guy's coming.
Now starting with one of the 3 French finalists, Pierre Mazzulo. Really strong and young athlete that's full focused on climbing. I think there are not a lot of guys that are so locked in for climbing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I know him a little bit. I trained with him in Grenoble last year. And yeah, he's really strong, and as Jonas mentioned, he's all in climbing.
All in climbing.
He
Quit
knows,
school.
He knows everything about climbing.
Yeah.
Does a lot of rock climbing. He's really psyched on it.
It's really cool to train with him. Yeah. So yeah, let's see how he does.
He looks locked in.
He's ready to go. No problems till now for Pierre. Climbs really efficiently, and yeah, also finds the toe hook to rest a little bit before like the hard sequence starts, before the purple section starts. But I think, yeah, if he can continue like this, it's gonna be hard for now to keep his high point.
Gets the clip done early.
Don't know if that's more efficient than doing it from the underclink, but now the jump coming up, probably his least favorite part, but does it with no problems.
From where we're sitting, it looks super, like a super sketchy heel hook.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Choosing to do the really powerful method of this move, and not like the method like I did it while doing the testing, or like the route setters intended. But I think he's ready. Big power stream from him already. Now we see that probably Nao's climb was really good.
Yeah.
I think Nao was climbing really well from bottom to the top.
Was thinking about the clip.
Needs to be done now. Nice one.
Big move to the right. Let's see if he still has gas in the tank. But he's
Fights
fighting
really hard. I think Nao
Come on, Pierre.
really struggles now.
Tongue out. And unfortunately, the trip is over.
Yeah.
Ranks exactly like Sam did, but due to countback, he's in 4th position right now with 30 plus, and 2 more athletes to go.
So next up is Nino Grünfelder, my training buddy. I think, yeah, we can expect something from him if he can show what he's capable of in training, in general.
Really strong, really powerful climber.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. So yeah, we're rooting for him. Let's go, Nino.
Holy boots. I think, yeah, Pierre, or like I expected a little bit more from Pierre, I think, and also himself, I think, yeah. He has more to give. He has more to give in general. He got second at the last European Cup. He was really strong in semis. His hand popped, but he still looked really fresh, so.
Yeah, now warm welcome for Nino, who already did the first 3 World Cups. He made semis in China and Bali. Unfortunately, couldn't show his best in those semifinals, and yeah, barely missed out in Innsbruck. So he took this European Cup as a preparation for the upcoming World Cups in Chamonix and Madrid.
I think it's just a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
To get used to those sequencing route, to get used to the pressure.
The pressure, all of it.
Allez, Nino.
Jonas next to me is screaming for him and is even as locked in as Nino is. Has a really nice style of climbing. Also finds the toe hook.
Yeah, I think I'm not as nervous, but still like want him to do good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because I know him so well, so yeah. He knows what he's capable of, so yeah. We can expect something if he doesn't do any mistakes.
Yes. Taking a little bit of a rest there.
Perfect. Nice, Nino. Crossing under, getting the clip done on the right side. The rope is good. Allez, Nino. Good. Easily done.
Hesitated a little bit, but easily done, yes.
Relax now. Nice foot placement on the small dual hold there. Takes the crimp, knows his sequence, goes directly to the upper one, doesn't need the intermediate holds, even has time to clip on, Nino. Easy, Nino. Now the hard move coming up.
Come on, Nino.
Doing the big swing. Nice one.
Controlled the swing pretty nicely. Deciding to go on, even clipping from there.
Well, that's a hard clip. Could have been done probably more efficient, but decided nevertheless to go on. Ali Nino. Still looking strong, hopefully. Take that pinch. Ali Nino. Wow.
He looks strong. Clipping from there. And now entering the head wall.
Go on, Nino. Come on. Keep on going. Just go. Ali Nino.
Has to fight now.
Go, go, go. Ali. Oh.
Nice job by Nino Willenfelder.
Nice fight, I think.
Takes the second position.
Nice fight,
and,
Nino.
Granted podium for him.
Nice one, Nino. I think, yeah, some small clipping positions that were really, really powerful for him, especially. And now they're just like, go, 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 go. Yeah.
And ran out of juice. Okay, that performance from now was really, really good.
But something else,
as we can say now.
Yeah. A really nice performance from now, but was like really, really good for him. I think that his pacing was just on perfection.
Yeah.
He took
the clipping positions were pretty good.
So yeah, maybe a French double victory with Younes coming up as the last athlete in this final. So one last time we can enjoy this final route. He got 6th place at the last European Cup, so we're curious what he has to show us, what he will show us here.
Takes his time observing the routes. Make sure to remember every detail.
Yeah, he's ready. He looks locked in.
Let's see if we can deal with the pressure. Going out last is always really tough mentally, I would say.
But also a really nice feeling because you know you did well.
You did well, that's true,
in the last round. I think if you can use it as your advantage,
yeah,
you're undestroyable.
That's true.
But you have to be ready to deal with it. Climbing really efficiently till now. Also finding the toe hook. Entering the purple section and still looks like really good. Doing the right pacing. Jump is coming up. Younes. Little 1-2 from him, but made it work nevertheless.
Yeah, now as he is the last climber, we can officially say now the route begins. First part is an intro, and now from here on out you have to hit everything perfectly.
Like Now did, for example, who climbed the whole route, I think, really well.
Controls the swing, nice.
Still looks really composed. Deciding to shake out there a little bit like Now did.
Gets the clip done early.
Nice one. Getting the pinch, jumping out of the shoulder. Looks strong and composed.
Come on. Yeah, he still has gas left in the tank, you can tell. Clipping from a straight arm, always the best way.
Important.
No! And we lost him.
So, European Cup victory for Now. Coming out second and finishing first, so yeah, what a performance from him. And yeah, for me, really happy for Nino, who got second place. And then Younes, I think, yeah, he had something more to give, but
yeah, I think he went there a little bit too hesitant, I would say. Up until the last hole in the steep part, he looked really nice, really composed, really strong. And then he ran out of gas, unfortunately. But still, yeah, as you said, he can be happy with his performance.
I think third place for him.
Third place for him, and we for sure will see him more often in competitions.
Yeah, let's hope so. Looks like a promising French athlete that will have his moments for sure.
Yes. Nino looks a little bit destroyed.
Yeah. But I think also Nino can be happy to perform here, to get second place. He had for sure something more to give. Missed out on some good clipping positions and didn't climb as efficiently as Now maybe. But Now just like crushed it from bottom to the top. Climbed really well, and yeah, really happy for him. Really nice guy, so cool to see him winning this European Cup in my home gym at Oblok, so yeah. So flower ceremony coming up next, and then we gonna have for sure some interviews, or at least the speaker gonna do some interviews with Now and Nino. Yeah, thanks for joining us, and maybe we'll come back to you for some interviews, and otherwise, yeah, thanks for joining us and watching the final with us. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, until next year, hopefully. here again we see the rankings of the lead men final. Now Monchois taking the victory in front of Nino and Younes. Younes is tied with Riccardo Vincentini, but due to countback, he gets the third place. Yeah, flower ceremony or chalk ceremony, you could tell it.
Nino's happy.
Nice, Nino. Also now, I think, yeah, perfect preparation, perfect boost for his
big confidence boost
for the upcoming World Cups.
Yes.
Really happy for him.
Now we have an interview with the winner.
And probably also with Nino afterwards. Don't know if you can hear it, but...
How did you manage to stay focused and that you made it that far?
I think for me, I had like one of the best plays to go early in the semi-final. So I had basically nothing to lose and everything to win. So I climbed, I don't know, relaxed. And the route was quite hard. And I don't know, I feel good in the position and it's okay.
Yeah, you came in already as a second athlete here. What do you think? What was the most decisive point? Where do you think was the hardest point to climb?
For me, it was the two purple pinches, because I'm not like the best one in pinches. But like the whole route, if you hesitate a little bit, the position were quite tricky. So you cannot rest on the position and you have to go for it. So you can like be exhausted little by little.
Do you have like a special ritual to stay focused for such a long time? Because there is, you know, isolation opens quite early and then all the way to the final. Do you have any rituals you perform?
I have like a specific warm-up routine, everything, but not that much, like just I climb.
Perfect. We'll see you on the podium. Once again, congratulations for the victory. Und dann werden wir natürlich auch noch das ein oder andere Wort vom Nino hören. Ja, das Strahlen, oder? Erzähl, wie ist es für dich, hier so nahe von daheim dürfen zu klettern?
Ja, es ist ein mega Privileg, es ist wirklich cool, können die Heimat schlafen, mit dem Velo hierhin fahren, klettern vor dem Heimpublikum. Was will man mehr?
Ja, gewinnen natürlich.
Das ist so, das stimmt. Ich bin zwar das war das Ziel, das stimmt. Klettern und ja, das auch umsetzen und auf das bin ich mega stolz.
Jetzt rückblickend und vor allem auch, wenn du siehst, wie die anderen Kletterer sind, gibt es etwas, was du anders würdest machen, um eben das Ziel zu erreichen, zu gewinnen? Oder sagst du, hey, cool, zweiter Fakt auch?
Ja, wir würden schon gerne gewinnen. Am Schluss ist vielleicht die gewisse Überzeugung gefehlt bei dem letzten Zug. Aber das ist das Klettern. Von dem her nimmt man das gerne auch.
Absolut, und vor allem auf dem Podest. Herzliche Gratulation noch einmal und einen Applaus aus dem Publikum. Nino Grünenfelder!
Yeah, coming up now is the award ceremony of this year's European Cup here in Ostermundigen, and yeah, we're gonna see the athlete that took the podium spots once again. So stay here, don't go away so fast. Finals may be over, but there's still the award ceremony coming up. So yeah, enjoy the evening, and then hopefully see you next year.
Enjoy the evening, guys.
This is a shakedown.
Nicht so streng.
Please welcome the medalists for lead women. That's now the time where you clap your hands. Thank you. The medals will be presented by Mr. Reto Giger, member of the executive board of the Swiss Alpine Club SAC. Die Medaillen also durch Reto Giger. Herzlich willkommen. Bronze medalist representing Slovenia. Congratulations, Sada Mlakar Staric. And we continue. Silver medalist representing France. Pour la France, Julia Chanourdi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, gold medalist and winner of the IFS European Cup Lead Women Ostermundigen 2025, representing Spain, Ifsc Martinez Almendros. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able to for the national anthem of Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate all the medalists, Salam Lakarsaric, Julia Chanourdi, and the winner, Ifsc Martinez Almendros. And ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, bevor wir weiterfahren, werden wir noch das ein oder andere Dankeschön ausrichten. Thanks, we would like to address some thanks to several, first of all, people and as well our sponsors. Herzlichen Dank, grosses Dankeschön an unseren Sponsoren. Klatscht da in die Hände an Bächli Bergsport. Ja, da ist auch wieder der Applaus dort. Dann an Chillas Petzl und Swiss Sports Clinic. Herzlichen Dank unseren Sponsoren. Ohne die würde es nie gehen, so ein Event durchzuführen. Dann noch ganz ein herzliches Dankeschön an allen Helferinnen und Helfern, die hier die ganze Zeit im Einsatz sind gestanden. Und natürlich ein grosses Merci der Gastfreundschaft hier am O-Block. Klatscht in die Hände. Ebenfalls Dankeschön sagen wollen wir unseren Routenbauer. Danke tausend. Ja. Auch die haben eine ganze Arbeit geleistet. Und somit machen wir weiter, liebe Zuschauerinnen und Zuschauer. Please welcome the medalists for Lead Men. Und auch jeder Rettergiger, der die Medaille übergibt. So, first of all, bronze medalist representing France, Younes Ostermundigen. Silver medalist representing Switzerland. Ganz großen Applaus. Hier ist der Nino Grünefelder. And now gold medalist and winner of the IFSC European Cup Lead Men Ostermundigen 2025, representing France, Nao Monchois. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able to for the national anthem of the winner, the national anthem of France. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate all those medalists once again. Younes Ostermundigen, Nina Grünefelder, and the winner, now Moshwa. Congratulations once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your presence here. It was really nice to have you here with us in Ostermundigen at O-Block. The international series continue with the World Cup in Chamonix in France. Then Madrid as well here in July. Bologna. Then as well Speed Camp in Sure, and so on and so on. And definitely the big highlight of this season is gonna be the World Championships in Seoul in Korea in September. Also das große Highlight dieser Saison sicher werden die Weltmeisterschaften sein in Seoul in diesem September. In der Zwischenzeit ganz viele weitere Competitions, Wettkämpfe der Ifsc. Weiteres findet ihr natürlich online auf den bekannten Websites hüben wie drüben. Vielen Dank für den Besuch. Thanks a lot for your visit here with us. Wir hoffen, es hat Ihnen gefallen. Wir wünschen einen schönen Samstagabend. Gehen Sie doch noch irgendwo eins zu trinken. Vor allem hoffen wir hier im O-Block. Es gibt vorne an der Bar noch das eine oder andere leckere Erfrischungsgetränk.
This is a shakedown.
Nicht so streng.